Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Quoth the Camser, episode 85. But it's going to be a kind of an introduction because just before I came out I made another Facebook page, so I would like to welcome all my Facebook friends, and to those of you who have already liked the page, I thank you. So what's it all about? Well, first of all, check this view out. This is where I live. My house is just down there. And this is where I love to come with these two dogs. Poppy the Akita and Clover the Basset. And you the cuckoo. I'm absolutely blessed to live in a place like this. And I am grateful for it. I am. So, Quoth the Camser, what's it about? Well, it's about me talking into my microphone. It began last August when I was suffering from depression and I had just started freelancing as a content creator and social media manager. And one day I went out with my microphone clipped onto my shirt with the dogs and started talking into it. In fact, I think the first one was actually in the kitchen when I was doing chores. So that's how it began, and it became a habit. And I started to find it incredibly therapeutic just to talk through my thoughts on camera. No, it wasn't camera, it was just audio. And why do I publish? That's a very good question. It's helping me because I feel like it's teaching me not to be afraid. Fear has run my life for a long, long time. Some of you may know that I'm a recovering alcoholic. I got sober in 2005, and that began a journey of self-awareness. I know it sounds cliched, but that's what happened. And that journey of self-awareness continues. Each day I learn a little more about myself, what makes me tick, and I hope that I get a little bit closer to being the person that I want to be. And talking openly and honestly helps me with that. It helps me to sort out what's in my head, and it helps me to get perspective on the world. You know, I still have many, many flaws, many character defects, of which I am well aware. And talking this way helps me to address them, even though I may not discuss them on tape. The process of gathering my thoughts and publishing them helps me in a very big way. So I figured that I would try and push this a bit more, because I think that there's a possibility that it might help other people too. I think this kind of open, honest brain dump of thoughts is addressing my creativity in a way. I feel like, because it's unscripted, right? I don't know what I'm going to say when I switch the mic on. I usually have an idea, but I never actually know what's going to come out, which is very much like an AA share actually, Alcoholics Anonymous, which is what got me sober. So yeah, that's why I publish, because if I were just doing this for myself and not publishing, to be honest, I don't think I would do it. I do write a journal. I've been doing that for many, many years, but recently it's become much more of a habit. So I try and do that each morning. Well, I don't try and do it each morning, I do it each morning. I usually write at least a page of A5, and I enjoy it. Making a cup of coffee in the morning, sitting down and doing my morning pages. So these are the kinds of things that are helping me. I wouldn't read out my morning pages, so perhaps there are things that will not come out onto tape, you know, although it may seem very raw and authentic and personal, which of course it is. I'm not going to give away the kitchen sink, which I probably would have done if I'd been drunk. So yeah, that's what it's about. So welcome to my channel. I'm not sure whether I will publish all of the episodes going back to episode 1 on my Facebook page. That seems like a lot of work, and it's easy enough to find them. You can just go to podcast.camscampbell.com, or you can search in Spotify or in any podcast client for Quoth the Camser. You'll find them, and most of them are audio only, so the video ones are a bit more of a recent thing. So yeah, that's just a brief introduction to Quoth the Camser. Welcome, and thank you for coming along and listening to me ramble. Have a great day. Bye.